The clock is ticking down to Oktoberfest. This is a big three-day festival happening in New Britain, September 12th through the 14th. I'm back with Nick Augustino, the mastermind behind the event, along with Chef Chris Conlon, the owner of Smokin with Chris, one of the vendors at the festival. Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Well, hello, hello, hello.
This smells fantastic.
That should be pretty good.
Chris, this looks great. Before we get cooking, though, Nick, why don't you tell us how great this event is going to be?
Well, first of all, I can just smell this going through my beer hall. I can just see the salivation of people trying to get in line to get this stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm very excited over that. But the entertainment, we got, like I said, we got 60% entertainment with a lot of great guests, a lot of great entertainment. We got 30% food, all the way up and down. It's going to be a vendor collage
Really? Lots of
on
food,
Main
huh?
Street, and lots of different kinds of food. I mean, we do have our knockwurst and bratwurst, apple strudel, and pancakes, but yes, we got a lot of other kind of foods, and a lot of beverages like beer. Plenty of beer.
That'll probably be
10%
popular,
beer.
right?
All German, light, dark ambers, let it go.
Great, and you know, there's going to be plenty of parking at the event, so that shouldn't be a concern.
Yeah, well, we got 3 beautiful parking garages, and we'll have plenty of signage how to get to there. So we got indoor safe parking down in New Britain. That's what's good about having a festival downtown, is because you do have great parking over the weekend because everybody's gone back home. But we do have plenty of parking and a lot of signage off all the highways.
Very good. All right, let's talk a little bit about Smokin with Chris.
Sure.
Here, Chris, where did the name come from?
Well, kind of, I was a firefighter, retired firefighter, kind of went along
okay.
with the whole theme of everything that we do.
Sure.
A lot of our food is smoked, and everything that we do is homemade, locally sourced. The sausage that we're going to have today is from Nodine Smokehouse. They're making a special sausage for this. It's a venison sausage that we're having specially made for this event.
Great.
All of the other things that we're doing here are all done from scratch. Everything that we do. If I really had the time, I'd make my own sauerkraut.
Wow.
Too.
All right. Well, let's get started.
Sure.
Where do we start here? Lots of good
today,
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we could just start with showing people how we actually make the sauerkraut that we do here in a German style. We have the sauerkraut going here, and what we're going to do is just add some brown sugar to this. Just go right over the top with a little bit of brown sugar. And this is something that's very easy for everybody to do in their own home.
Okay.
Open up a can of sauerkraut, that's fine. One of the flavors that goes along with German cooking is caraway. So we add a lot of caraway to this. Not a lot, but enough to just flavor it through. And what you want to do is just simmer that for maybe about a half hour, just on a low heat. You don't want to evaporate all the liquid that's in there.
Okay.
And so what you're going to wind up with is something that looks like that. It's got that nice brown color. Along with that, what we normally do, as this starts to simmer down, we take apples and put this in here. So you get that
great.
nice sweet flavor to it, along with the sour. It's one of my favorite things to do, is sweet and sour. You'll see that in a lot of my cooking. So we'll just simmer this off for, a half hour until it looks like that. Everything gets that nice caramelized color.
Okay.
This we're going to put on top of our pulled pork.
Ooh, this has been cooking a while, hasn't it?
That's been about 6-8 hours in there, yeah. And we had to do that a little bit earlier than when we got here. What we're going to do is put that right on top of the roll, right with that. And again, you'll have that nice sweet, and then you'll get the smoky flavor in there, which is really nice.
Very good.
And that's going to go on like a little mini roll. The sausage, as we were talking before, is a venison sausage. Nice spice to it. And we're going to add something a little bit different to that, and we're going to take red cabbage and put it on top of there. So we're not putting the same things together.
Yeah, different flavors,
Different flavors, but similar in style.
Now, Smokin with Chris, a restaurant, or is it,
Yes, it
you
is.
do parties? What type of?
Yeah, we do a lot of everything. We do catering. We do have a full-on restaurant. Seats about 150. We're very much into music. We love music, live entertainment, Thursday through Sunday, jazz and blues, all the things that really go with smoking.
Sure, very good. And yesterday we had Jeff on the show. He's going to be performing. He was fantastic.
He was good. He was good. He's a headliner for me, and you can see that this style of entertainment downtown, bouncing off the walls of the city and listening to it and having a beer and a dog. I mean, there's the feeling. There's the experience. And that's what we're looking to offer, is the experience. It makes some memories.
I got to ask you, we all see your billboards on the highway for East Side Restaurant.
Yeah.
What is Tiki Taki all about?
Well, Tiki Taki came from when we wanted to do a large beer, we wanted to offer somebody something, and we couldn't figure it out. So I was watching a program called I think it was Trampling with Girls or
Oh boy.
Men. And at the end of it, they
That was
went,
the man show.
Ziggy Zaggy, Ziggy, the man show. I just wanted to see if you knew.
I knew what you were talking about.
And at the end of that show, they go, Ziggy Zaggy, and he downed the beer. And I go, hey, big beer, big cheer. What an idea. So I looked at my daughter and I said, hey, let's give him a big cheer. She says, what are you going to do, Dad? I said, they're doing Ziggy Zaggy. She says, well, try. And so we had a few big beers, and everybody looked at me and says, what did he say? So when I went back, we just had my grandson, and he had a toy, and the toy was going, tiki-taki, tiki-taki, tiki-taki. And all of a sudden, she says, you got to Americanize it a little bit, Dad. Try tiki-taki. So I went out there and said, everyone now, tiki-taki, tiki-taki. And the whole room went, hoy, hoy, hoy. I said, there it is.
And it stuck,
and
right?
It stuck like glue, let me tell you. So that's how that came about.
Fantastic. I'm glad I know the story now. We're going to dig into this at the end of the show.
Sure,
Have some
absolutely.
samples here, but Oktoberfest is happening September 12th through the 14th, right in downtown New Britain. All the details can be found at ctoktoberfest.com. All right, well, this is going to be a great lunch and a great weekend coming up.
Amen, Lord. I love it.